Kapag kamu sudah menunjukkan kapasitas kamu sendiri, ya, kita akan di situ masih ada apa sih? Jadi kalau sudah selesai film, ya stop itu. Oh ini udah lagi nge-record ya? Ya ini lagi nge-record. Oke, sudah lagi lah. Tapi stop recording kan di titik. Kalau misalnya sudah selesai, ini kan yuk sengaja gitu. Kita kan lagi sotar itu sekarang. Oh, iya. Nah, ya bilang nggak nyari, nggak bisa. Memang harus coba sesuatu. Sudah lah, karena kalau orang nggak coba sendiri dia nggak akan bisa. Kalau nggak, cuma masuk. Kalau sudah dibuat benar, paham nggak? Dia sudah merekod dari sudah merekod. Sudah. Oke, siap. Oke. Lagi foto sama atau apa yang akan dua-dua kan sama aja nanti. Sudah. Mari, okay, Charlotte. Thanks for coming for today's interview. Please let me introduce myself. I am Andari as your interviewer today. So are you ready for today's interview? Yes, I'm ready. You sure? Yes. Definitely. Okay. Before I start, can you please introduce yourself first? Yeah, right. Thank you for the opportunity. So my name is Saloma Kazorani. The first word, if you call me by my first name, Safa, and I'm from Timor-Leste, content with major leader, business administration, and study program business digital. I I have some interest in visualization and also communication. And when I'm in my college, I'm doing some organization, so it's made my religions, feels, and better than before. Okay, great. Nice, Charlotte. So, as the theme given is about diversity and inclusivity in workspace, right? Okay, coming to the first question. How much diversity and inclusivity in workspace impact your work life? Alright, thank you for the question. So, in my opinion, the impact from the diversity and inclusivity it's a lot of impact and benefits. First, the impact is with the diversity and also first inclusivity, the employee and the environment we have a positive and supportive environment, which is it's very good to employees so they can doing their project and also their activity in a good way and in a good result. That's something. Okay, such an interesting answer. And I'm curious about what challenges do you anticipate the most about diversity and inclusivity in workspace? Alright. And challenges from the diversity and also inclusivity is about the unaware bias. Is that when somebody doesn't realize if she or he make a decision based doesn't based on the data or just from the one perspective. And it's challenging because it will make some employee feel uncomfortable, and it will um, lower the result of the project of the employee, and the employee will be felt not respectful and feel discrimination. Hey, nice. And next, I'm curious about your experience. So, can you share an example of how you would manage diversity and inclusivity conflict based on your experience? All right. For me, how I manage the diversity and inclusivity in my environment is when we can look around us like from each other, like if one person feel have a lower result of their project, it we can ask to them and we can ask to them what happened to he or she. And after that, we doing some communication and try to find the problem solving together and trying to make it fix so it will uh, it will so we can finish or and solve the problem. Okay, that's a very insightful experience, Charlotte. And I'm also curious about what would you do if your managing strategies didn't work out? All right. Thank you. For me, if my strategy or managing is doesn't work in my environment, I will ask to in another person around me. And like diversity and inclusivity, we open for a lot of opinions. So we can also implement that diversity and inclusivity by that. And from the opinion from the others, we can have a lot of options. So we and after that we can solve the problem. Okay, now we're coming to the last question. Yeah. Um, how would you promote diversity and inclusivity to your colleagues or your coworkers? All right. How I can promote diversity and inclusivity in my environment, especially in workspace, is we can doing a socialization to the employee and also we can do some socialization and also create some training for the employee and my and from my friends. And after we do some socialization and also the training, we can implement it how the diversity and also inclusivity should be implemented in our environment. Okay, that's all the question for today's interview. I hope everything is well. Yeah. Terima kasih Kak Anda Bibi. Coba terus kalau ini kakak tahu kan cara memberhentikan stop recording dilepas gitu kan dia? Nggak tahu.